Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. See, I'm not like these fearful souls scattered across Tamriel, fretting endlessly over every minor disturbance. You find them everywhere, mortals wrapped up in their mundane anxieties, pacing from dawn to dusk, fretting over everything, worried about ash storms, worried about the sixth house, worried about the soil corruption from Red Mountain, worried about blight diseases, worried about corpus spread, worried about the Nixhound and Cliff Racer populations dwindling. Let me tell you about endangered species, all right? Trying to save every little scrib and silt strider is just another presumptuous attempt by mortals to control nature. It's what got us into trouble with the tribunal in the first place. Doesn't anyone realize? Meddling with nature, over 90%, way over 90% of all the creatures that have ever roamed Morrowind are gone. We didn't slaughter them all. They vanished. That's what nature does. Here, nowadays, whether you believe it or not, irrespective of how we act on Nirn, creatures vanish. Let them go gracefully. Haven't we done enough? We're so self-important. Everyone's trying to save something now. Save the Quama, save the Guar, save the blasted mud crab, and the greatest conceit of all, save Nirn. What are these fetchers thinking? We don't even know how to maintain peace among the great houses, yet we're going to save Nirn? I'm weary of this noir nonsense, weary of these self-righteous Ashlanders and their rituals, these tribunal zealots who think the only issue in Morrowind is the lack of levitation spells, always aiming to make Nirn safe for their little house politics. These conservationists don't truly care about Nirn, not in the grand scheme. They're just concerned with their little corner of the world. They worry that they might be personally inconvenienced someday. Nirn is fine. It's the people who are swit. Nirn has been here for eons, and we've barely been here a heartbeat. Yet we have the conceit to think we're a threat, that somehow we're going to compromise this grand, ancient realm. Nirn will be here long after we're dust. It will heal itself. It's a self-correcting system. The air and waters will recover. Mundus will renew. If it's true that our creations do not degrade, well, Nirn will simply integrate them into a new paradigm. Nirn plus whatever follies we leave behind. We're part of a grander wisdom than we'll ever understand. A higher order? Call it what you will. I call it the eternal balance of the Orbis. It doesn't judge, it simply exists. And so do we, for a little while. Thank you for joining me tonight. Look after yourselves, and perhaps try to look after one another. Farewell.